Welcome back to Dune Awakening. So we should be ready to head back to Haga Basin to my water production facility. I call it that because mostly that's what I do there, is produce a lot of water so that I can manufacture all the other stuff with all of the other fabricators that are available in the game, and a lot of water is basically used in the process for pretty much everything. And the higher tier materials the higher tier ingots you're making, the more water you use. So, as well as the higher tier equipment that you make. So, yeah. We're ready to go. There is one thing that I'm going to check before we head out, and that is my skills. I don't think that I need any of these capstone ones from the sword from the Bene Gesserit. I'm done with all this. I'm going to hold off on this for now. Swordmaster's done. By the way, I gotta go here and throw that back. Alright. Mentat I'm holding off on. Trooper I'm holding off on continuing because I'm not really planning on investing points in any of these. If I had the points to invest, this is worth doing, maybe, but I would have to do the quest line for it, and it's not that important. The quest line that I do need to do that is important is the Planetologist Advanced Trainer, so that my next skills that I can get for my shield is these ones. So, yeah, once we fly back, I did just run through all these other ones, and yeah, we're pretty much done with all of them. So, Swordmaster, Bene Gesserit complete. Trooper, holding off on it. Mentat definitely holding off on that. Planetologist, that's what we need to do next. So, okay, in order for me to get these skills and put in here, oh, did I want any of these? Prescient Strike. I could put 3 skill points into this. Precise Parry. So that's a passive. That's useful. So I could put points into this, but not before I put points into my shield. And essentially the battery is what supports the shield. So, yeah. This one is just 3 skill points, and that's it. And it's basically additional damage. It's a passive. That's worth doing. So I've got a little bit of time before I need to complete the next couple of 2-3 quests for the Planetologist, the Advanced Trainer. Still, I think I'm going to do that, get started on it once we go back, because yeah, I could use some actual combat instead of just running around collecting loot from loot boxes in the deep desert where everybody else has already got ahead and cleared all of the mobs for me. So yeah, I actually want to get some actual combat in. So let's head back. Oh, and I've got the cargo on, so that replaces the thruster. In the assault ornithopter, I wouldn't be able to do that, or I wouldn't need to worry about that. I could get both, but then I wouldn't have the top speed that I could get with the Scout. So to me, top speed is more important. Always. So again, I could invest in all these different things, except for I'm trying to build tall with my build here rather than wide, if that makes any sense. That's more of a strategy genre concept, but I'm trying to eliminate a lot of time sinks into a lot of sort of parallel capability where I'm just trying to get out to the end tier gear uniques that are only available in the PvP area of the deep desert. I'd go now, except for I'm just insta death for me because I just don't have the equipment. If I had the best battery, which I will be able to make with the very next fabricator that I'm about to make here, I should have enough resources for the advanced survival fabricator. That'll enable me to make the plastanium tier battery, and then along with the planetologists, basically expanding that to the absolute max possible. Yeah, I should be in good shape as far as my shields are concerned. So yeah. If that makes any sense. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep talking about that. Another thing, while we're just floating around here, waiting to get to a destination, is that the issues with the crashing for this game, I think, I mean, I'm sure they've put a lot of work into making it more difficult for people to lose their best gear due to a crash, but I'm sure that it can still happen from time to time, and I think that this is all of the crashing needs to stop if they want to stop losing more players out of the game. And kind of coming from having a background, let's just say that, where I know a little bit about game development. A lot of this stuff is just not having the manpower in order to fix all of the bugs in a timely way. And there's games, strategy games in particular, where there's a 4X game. Absolutely love the game. The gameplay is excellent. The graphic is excellent. The whole thing, love the thing to death. Spent all this money getting all of the possible DLC for it. Ordering all of the season passes. Put a lot of money into it, and after like a year and a half, the game's still constantly crashing, and I'm not the only one who has that issue. Some very sort of prominent strategy streamers and content creators have noted that it's just too difficult to continue with that particular game because of the amount of the crashing that's going on with it. And it's you know, at some point you can't just say, well, it's their hardware, as in the player's hardware. It's a lot of bugs in the game that need to be dealt with. And yeah, it's you got to have the manpower to fix that stuff in a timely way, or you're going to lose people. As far as that game goes, I have stopped spending any money on it, whatever. I'll go back to it at some point when I have time to see if the crashing has improved. But at this point, I've moved on. I mean, I would love to play this game. It's a 4X sort of sim-like civilization-like game where yeah, would love to spend time with that game, but unfortunately it's just not possible. Okay, did I bring the thruster? Good. Okay, I was worried there for a second that maybe I left that behind. Anyway, let's put the thruster back on. No, that's the assault. There we go. Quick repairs here. Shouldn't really need any. And I don't need to make anything right this minute. Okay, so Stravidium fiber, make it all. What else? Do I have anything in my inventory? No. I could learn this. Oh, right. I could learn this. Okay, I think I need to advance the 7th trial of, yeah, okay, so that's why. Okay, so I need to hold on to that. This one I can research. Yeah, so that's what I gotta do. Okay, let's see, how much titanium can we make? Come on. I mean, titanium we have for it. We can make another 73. Oh, that'll work. Yeah. Once I have a lot of that done, I should be able to make that advanced survival fabricator. So great. Okay, so let's get rid of some of my inventory here. Do that. Let's see. I'm keeping that. Keeping all that stuff. This I don't need. Let's see. That can go there. this. Okay. What else do we need? I had some light darts. Good. Frees up that slot. Okay. Don't need anything from here. Good. Oh, I do need to go up here. Let's see, all of this is salt stuff. So, salt. Salt. Scout. Right? Yeah. Buggy. Sand bike. Yeah. Okay. This thing can go back to where we just were, which is up here. And then I guess at some point I'm going to have to recycle all this stuff. But I'm not going to do that right this second. I probably don't need that much. So we'll put that. Oh, not there. There. That's good. Frees up some volume. Yeah, that's good. Let's see if I need to repair anything. Maybe I should, I don't know, repark that thing. Can't do it. Recipe unknown. Power pack I can do. Doesn't need it. Okay. Good. So, let's head back up to this spot and let's see. Plastanium. I should have it, I just gotta wait for another 15 to get produced. Right? We are producing that. Yes. Okay, good. I've got everything else that I need. So, yeah. Any second here. All right. So, what I'm going to do, I guess, now is take a quick break and then come back and then we'll get right back into it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in a bit.